Hey guys, Silver Surf right here, and I just got a new toy from Sideshow today. It is the Iron Man 6 scale Neon Tech 4.0 armor from Hot Toys. Now, if you guys saw an earlier video from me about the miniature Iron Man Hall of Armor set, you guys will remember that I said that would be the way for me to go with these Iron Man armors, mainly because of the price point. You know, these Hot Toys 6 scale figures, they're just so expensive. You know, they run about $400 a piece. So you're probably wondering, why did I buy this thing? You know, what changed my mind? Well, I have a group of friends, really good friends at work that are fellow collectors. And one of them, let's call him, you know, just for anonymity's sake, let's call him Bob. No, you know what? Bob's too generic. Let's call him Jim. Yeah, this guy Jim. No, you know what? That's kind of generic too. This friend of mine at work, let's call him Kale. He brings his Punisher War Machine armor to work one day, and it's the Hot Toy 6 scale figure, and he displays it on his table. And he says, "Hey, Freud, check this out." You know, so I look at it. I pick it up, and it's got some weight to it. You know, these Hot Toys, they're die-cast metal framework surrounded by plastic. So when you look at the armor, it's all plastic, but the skeletal structure of the figure itself is die-cast metal. So these things, they do have some good weight to it. It feels like it's more than just a toy, you know, and these things are fully articulable. Even the fingers, you can move the fingers on some of the hands. And I'll tell you what, I played with this figure at work, and this thing had me at hello. These figures are just absolutely amazing, these Hot Toy figures. And from that point on, I said to myself, you know what, I have to start getting these. So the first armor I got from Hot Toys was actually a Neon Tech armor. It was Neon Tech 1.0. It's the blue one, and it's this one right here. It's the blue Iron Man Neon Tech armor, and to this day, it's probably my favorite Hot Toy in my collection. And, you know, I really like this thing. I like the way it looks, and also blue is my favorite color. So just like all the other Hot Toys, these things, they come with different sets of hands that you can swap out. You can put batteries in these things, and they light up. You can put different weapons on these things. Sometimes they come with shields, and sometimes they come with additional parts that look like it's battle damage. But these figures, they're just incredible. And looking at the miniatures, you know, comparing it to the miniatures, it doesn't even compare. The miniatures are crap. You know, if you look at, you know, my display here, I put one of the miniature Hall of Armors next to my Hot Toys, and you can see the difference in size. And the figure inside of the Hall of Armor, it doesn't move. You can't move the arms, you can't move the head, and it doesn't even come out of the little Hall of Armor. You can't even take it out of there. I mean, it's strictly for display only. You know, and to an extent, these Hot Toys are too, but at least you can play with them. You can move the arms, you can pose them and everything. And I currently have all four of the Neon Tech armors now. The first one I bought was the blue one. The second armor that came out, the 2.0 armor, is the yellow one. It's the yellow Neon Tech armor, and you can see it here. It also comes with multiple change out hands, some different weapons, and of course you can put the batteries in and it lights up as well. I didn't put the batteries in any of these things. It takes too long to put the batteries in. To be honest, I don't want to put the batteries in there. You know, if you leave them in too long, they'll start to corrode. You know, I've had that happen with some of my toys, and I'd rather leave these things as is. There's a company out there, I think they're called Fusion Tech, and they make these attachments that you put into the battery compartments, and there's wires attached to it, so you can flick the switches on and off and it turns on all of the lights at the same time. But you know what, now you're gonna have all these wires sticking out of your figure, and I didn't want that either. So for the meantime anyway, I'm gonna display my Iron Man figures without the batteries in them. You know, they won't be able to light up, but to me that's a good trade-off, because you know, it's a skill in and of itself just to put these batteries in these things, because the batteries are tiny. They really are small. So I got those two figures, and then the third figure I bought, actually I bought these figures in sequence. The third figure I bought was the Iron Man Neon Tech 3.0 figure, and it's the larger one that you see here, and that one is actually the War Machine armor. You know, you can see the Gatling gun on the side there. That was the third figure that I bought, and I bought that one from the Sideshow website. It was actually still available there. That one was over $400 and you can see that armor is much larger, or a little bit larger than the other three. So the Neon Tech 4.0 armor is the latest one that came out, and I just received that one in the mail today, and you can see the armor right here. And it also has the swap out hands, has the light up feature, and this one comes with a shield, and it also comes with this funky looking like bladed weapon, and it's really cool. So here in my display, I'm showing all the armors, all the Neon Tech armors that I have, and I do have all 4 of the Neon Tech armors to date. You know, I don't know if Sideshow is going to make a 5th one or not. If they do, I'll definitely buy that one. But I have all 4 of the Neon Tech armors right here. Like I said, you know, I got addicted to these things because of my friend at work. Again, let's call him Kale. You know, I got the idea from him. I got addicted to these things from him. And so far, I actually have 7 Iron Man armors. 4 of them are the Neon Tech armors that you see here. I have 3 others that maybe I'll make a video of that and display those. And I have actually 5 armors on pre-order from Sideshow that will be coming out in the next 1.5 to 2 years. Yeah, these things, they're not cheap. If you want to get into this hobby and buy these Hot Toys, you're not going to spend hundreds of dollars on these things. You're going to spend thousands of dollars. That's how expensive these things are. Like I said, these things, at least in my collection, all the ones that I've bought, they average about $400 per piece. And like I said, thanks to my friend at work, again, let's call him Kale, I've already bought 7 of these things, and I have 5 on pre-order. So just for this video, I'm just showing you guys Iron Man Neon Tech armors in my collection, and you can see them here spinning around, and I hope you guys like them. And as always, from the immortal words of Stan Lee, enough said.